Dr. Josh Luke with Coronavirus Daily number 4. Today I want to talk about economy and event cancellations and encouraging each of you as individuals to just have patience and make sound decisions. Guys, I'm not going to call the travel ban, the canceling of the March Madness, the canceling of the NHL or suspending of NHL and NBA seasons as overreactions, nor the universities going online. I'm not calling it an overreaction at all. I'm calling it an appropriate reaction because it's going to nip this in the bud, and hopefully by the end of March, cases in the United States have peaked and we're starting on the decline. We can get back to a normal life by mid-April. But what I want you to consider is life's already been rocked for a lot of people financially, and it could kick us into a full recession as a result of what I determined to be media coverage and the American Society's reaction to that, sometimes irresponsible media coverage, which is raising, sounding the alarm for a lot of people unnecessarily. So it's an appropriate reaction, and I like to say, hey, respect it, don't fear it. So let's talk about the impact it can have on our economy. The city of Austin, when South by Southwest got canceled, which seems to me that was appropriate. It's an international event. Sponsors are pulling out. People travel from all over the country, and that's as many of the doctors are saying, that's the problem right now, is coronavirus is being brought in from elsewhere and then spread once it gets here. So the travel ban was a good start. But the point I want to make from an economic standpoint is the city of Austin is almost certainly going into a recession, if not already. Certain amount of folks that live there won't be able to live there for another year. They can't wait till next March. Guys, they make several different industries there, whether it's valets, whether it's bartenders, whether it's Uber drivers, event coordinators, whatever it might be, bookers, talent bookers. They say they make 40 to 60% of their annual income in 3 to 5 weeks in March and April as a result of the International South by Southwest Film and Art Festival, which I've spoken at 3 of the last 4 years. I wasn't going to go this year, but I've spoken there the last 3 years. Fun event, fantastic event, definitely an international event. And it probably needed to be canceled. It's not my place to say one way or the other, but there's going to be lasting ramifications in Austin and the surrounding communities as a result. And nobody wanted that, but that is the unfortunate unplanned circumstance of something that happens like this. So let's talk about minor league baseball. There's 30 Major League Baseball teams and probably 80 minor league teams in small towns throughout the country. 40 people moved to those towns on April 15th and stay there until the end of August, early September, and the economy thrives. People spend money. These ball players, rent units. They spend money in restaurants. Now these guys are going home and they don't have a job and they're not getting paid to play baseball either. And this is just one example of the lasting implication that this is going to have on our society. So I want to just encourage and beg you folks to be patient. If you're planning an event and hosting an event, there's absolutely no reason to cancel an event in May or after right now. Because what all the doctors are saying as of today, and I'm taping this on March 12th, okay, now that the travel ban and the event cancellations and universities are being closed and public schools will be closed soon after, okay, this is going to peak in late March, be under control by early April, and by mid-April, we should be back to a normal, non-hysterical lifestyle here in this country. And therefore, your event in May, as long as you don't have a lot of international travel, should be fine. Now, if you have international travel, there may still be a travel ban on, so you're going to have a problem there. But if it's a local or regional event and it's in May or after, guys, just be patient and email your folks and say, hey, we see what's going on, but we understand that this should be contained and under control by mid-April, and we're hopeful that that's the case, and we can stage a safe event for you. We're going to up our precautions, our standard precautions. I wrote an article on LinkedIn. You can check it out a couple days ago that lists 10 or 15 things you can do to show a leadership position and not run for the hills, guys. Be a leader in your industry. Show why you're capable and qualified to host an event by saying, hey, we're bringing in more sinks. We're bringing in your swag bag. You're going to get a mask. You're going to get a waterless sanitizer. You're going to get a bag of wet wipes. We're taking these precautions. We're having extra house cleaning. All those things you can do, which may seem artificial, but they aren't artificial in most cases, but they add up and they show people that you care. Handshake free zone, all these things, okay? So guys, let's work together and show patience to make sure that this doesn't have a bigger impact on society. The stock market's tanked, the crypto market's tanked, everything's stopping. Let's make sure that this doesn't impact more American families than it needs to. I just beg for your patience, and I will pray for that, and I hope that that everyone will give that some consideration. You can find me online at drjoshluke.com or on LinkedIn at Dr. Josh Luke. If you go to follow me on LinkedIn, please don't click connect. They don't allow me to connect anymore. Hit more and then follow, and I will follow you back. And also, folks, just really quickly, I'm a public speaker. I've already had 2 events cancel on me. That's normal. I've been blessed. My family will be okay. We'll make it through this. But if you have an event or a member of an association or a church or something, and you would love to come hear me speak, everybody in attendance gets a free book, one of my best-selling books. I have 3 topics I speak about. I talk about the health system of the future and how to prepare. The second topic I speak about is how to spend less on healthcare. I guarantee I'll give you tips to save your family $5,000 or more a year. And the new one I'm doing this year is called Creating a Culture of Confidence that empowers smart decisions instead of safe decisions. Would love to come speak to your group about any of those things. Just ping me at drjoshluke.com if that's of interest to you. Thanks so much. Coronavirus Daily number 4. It's Dr. Josh Luke. Thanks so much.